Hello, and I want to go through some of the technical job roles in the media industry. Technical roles are there more to implement the ideas, which come from the creative roles. The technical job roles are essential for making sure the ideas actually happen. So we start by looking at two quite important roles which might occur on a set, in particular, say a film or TV set. Well, camera operators are there to operate the cameras. But what are their responsibilities? Well, they need to first of all choose and then set up the cameras. On a proper film set, these cameras are very, very complicated, and the camera you choose will have a big impact on the end result. And there'll be a wide range of camera equipment to choose from. Not all of it will be suitable for the particular scene they're shooting. Once they have decided on the equipment, they need to then capture the shots clearly to fit whatever the director has asked them to do. That will include moving the camera potentially. It might include zooming in, zooming out, adjusting the focus of the camera, ensuring that you get a clear shot. And all of this work really only happens during the production itself. An audio technician also would work during production on the audio side of things. Camera operators are generally we're thinking about film and TV, but an audio technician definitely could be on a film set or a TV set, but they also could be, say, an audio technician for musicians recording audio, or also could be, say, a voiceover done professionally would need an audio technician as well. So they need to first of all choose and then set up the microphones. On a film or TV set, this is a little bit more complicated. You've got a range of different microphones available. Some are suitable for some scenes, others are not suitable. If they're working more in a studio situation, there might be a better microphone for singing versus voiceovers potentially. When the recording is happening, they need to be monitoring the audio quality during recording. That's why they're wearing headphones as they're doing this. And if the audio quality drops, they need to troubleshoot it and try and fix it. And that fixing is kind of reflected in the technician word in the job title. Their job is to not only get things set up, but also to fix stuff if the quality drops. Now, once the camera operators and audio technicians do their work, it then moves on to the actual editing process. Sometimes this will be the same person doing both roles in a small production, but it may well be different people. So video editors are there to combine the original video clips from all of the cameras into one final video using video editing software. We also may be adding other effects like transitions or VFX to the video. It's important that this is matching the storyboard from pre-production and also the director's vision as well. Often the director will sit with the editor to make sure it's all going to their vision. So this is very much a post-production role. You can only do this role once production has finished. And it's similar with a sound editor, except they're working with audio, of course. So the audio recordings are all in at this stage. They're now going to try and enhance the audio recordings to ensure they're clear, of the correct volume, and haven't got things like background noise. You also might need to source some additional clips, like sound effects, which will get given to the video editor so they can include it in the video as well. And the last couple of job roles to look at relate to coding and software development. Games programmers, also games developers, are there to write code for the gameplay mechanics. When they're writing code, this is very much at the production stage. These people might have been involved in pre-production, which is where the ideas and the concepts of the game have been created. But typically in a big project, that's done by the sort of the senior staff. Then the games programmers take over during production. As part of this, they'll need to work with other job roles as well, like graphic artists and animators to source the assets they're going to use, like the character designs, for example. In a small project, they might be doing this themselves, but often in a big project, there'll be whole separate teams who work on the art side of things. An important role, which is underrated potentially, is testing the game once it's created and then fixing any bugs. And that will be done in post-production. So this job role also is used in post-production as well. Web developers have got very similar roles, but you're developing for websites. This also happens in production, although like I said, they could be involved in pre-production, but that's more of a web designer role. So web designer will create those designs, which web developer will code. They'll also need to include assets in the website, and then finally test it to make sure any bugs are found and then hopefully are removed.